everybody. My name is Tawana, and I haven't been here for a while. Um, Last time I was on here, I had went over some plans for um, my tiny house bakery. Well, I learned that credit plays a big role in anything that you want to do financially where you're not able to pay cash for it. So I had pulled my credit on annualcreditreport.com and took it to my credit union to help me learn how to read a credit report. I found out that I had a judgment, and so I spent 2 years paying off that judgment. Um, so, with that being said, I'm almost to the point now in my plan, my timeline, where I'll actually be able to have a healthy credit history, a higher credit score, and I'll actually be eligible for loans without a cosigner, as well as loans over $2,000. Hold on, I'm babysitting. Go sit down, please. Sorry about that. I'm babysitting my cousin, and she's 3. Sorry, she's 3. So, once finding all that information out, my new timeline was to get the judgment off my credit report because that makes me not eligible for anything. When you owe people money, they put a judgment against you. Um, to also pay off my student loans, but then within that time, my van died. There was just a lot of little things wrong with it, then some major things wrong with it. Like the engine was giving out, my transmission was gone. It needed a lot of work. Um, so one at least good piece of advice is anytime you go to buy a used car from a non-reputable used car dealer, one, do your research. Two, bring a mechanic with you. And three, if they'll allow it, let you take the car off the lot so that your mechanic can do a advanced internal external overview over the vehicle so that you'll know what's actually wrong with it, and you'll be able to make that decision as to whether or not you want to buy that vehicle and put the work into it. Well, it was a gift, and so that was not done. At least I don't think it was done because the person that gave me the vehicle really didn't know there was that much wrong with the vehicle. So it ended up costing me a lot of money. I'm also washing clothes, so I'll be in and out of the bathroom. Um, it's 105 degrees here in New Jersey. It's July 20th. I think it's 100 degrees, not 105 yet. But so after getting my van, driving it, doing the regular maintenance, doing minor repairs when I was able to, the larger repairs were just getting worse. So the little repairs that I was doing to fix the minor repairs wasn't getting done fast enough. The van is just, it is what it is. So I did the one thing you're not supposed to do when you're trying to fix your credit, and that's make a large purchase. I didn't have any money to buy another vehicle, another used vehicle. So what I did do was take one of those pre-approved um, advertising letters from these car dealerships, and I played eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I had 3 of them. I played eeny, meeny, miny, mo with them. Picked one, looked at the vehicles that they had available or that I may be eligible to get. I made an appointment, I was there for maybe 3 hours, 5 hours, I think. I was there for a long time. Um, because they constantly run your credit, which is hard credit checks, credit runs, whatever it's called, until they get a lender that's willing to give you enough money to cover everything. Well, I had no money. I was probably dressed like this, if not something else. I was doing laundry like I'm doing now. It was a Saturday morning. Forgot all about it, and somebody reminded me that I had the appointment. So I went, and I didn't even have money to put gas in the car. So I was going strictly on pure faith, and I prayed to God. I said, you give me this car, whatever vehicle you like for me to have, and I will go ahead and start accomplishing my goals and not let anybody stop me. And one of my goals is to open up a mobile bakery where I travel the country like a nomad and like carnivals and fairs where they travel the country and they put on shows. Well, I want to travel the country. I want to travel the country and I want to sell my pound cakes at different events, flea markets mainly. And I want to create a network for myself and for others to use, um, so that I can um, support our other local markets and support small businesses and our small farmers and homesteaders as I travel the country baking my cakes. I haven't mastered when to do a video. I feel like doing a video when I know my kids aren't bothering me. And what do? They just start bothering me. They start making all this unnecessary noise. So I do apologize for the noise. Um, let's see if I close this door. So please be quiet. You guys were quiet earlier, and I thought I could do this video, but I can't because now you guys are making all this noise.
Can I switch to white shirt?
They can't see you.
When I'm with my band.
Okay. So, I ended up driving out with a vehicle. I had no money for taxes. I had no money for registration. I had no money for those processing fees. And I just kept saying, you know what, God, I really don't need this car. And then I kept hearing, you do need that car. You do need the car. Please get out my video. You do need the car. You need the car to take the kids back and forth to school. You need the car to take them to their activities and to their events. You need the car to get your business up and running. You need the car so that you can take classes. If you want to take classes to learn how to start, run, and manage a business. You also need a car to go to the different builders so that you can build your tiny house. And I kept saying, okay, well, God, if you give me the car, I don't care what kind of car you give me, as long as there's enough gas in it for me to at least get home, I'll get started on that. And you know what? The lady came back to me. She goes, so you ready to test drive your car? And I'm like, test drive my car? What car? You didn't tell me I was getting a car, which she didn't. She did not tell me that I was getting a car that day. And my daughter was with me. She was mad that she had to come.
She ain't seen no car, nothing about no getting no car.
And so I was like, oh, yeah, I'll test drive a car. Okay. Yeah. Okay. inside, I'm like, yay! But then I'm like, okay. And she goes, oh, I didn't tell you what kind of car you were getting. I said, no, you didn't. And she said it was a 2016 Kia Forte. So I said, okay. And I went. I test drove the car. I was familiar with the area, so I knew where I was going to do the test drive. And I did the test drive, liked the car. I mean, I'm not brand dedicated, devoted, ride or die. I do prefer American made cars over foreign cars, only because the maintenance and parts are a lot cheaper and easier to get. At least for the cars that I've had in the past, that's what the case was. Turn that water off, please. And spin for 12 minutes. Not spin, wash for 12 minutes. And so, I divided it with a car. Now, it took us about a couple hours just to get to that point. It took an additional hour for them to get the car ready for me to drive it off the lot. And when I got the car, I had a little over a quarter tank of gas.
You said 12?
Yes. I had a little over a quarter tank of gas. So I had enough gas to drive home. I was hoping I would have had enough gas till payday, which would have been that following Friday, so I could fill up the gas tank and see how much it would have cost me to fill up my gas tank. And I said, oh, thank you, God. Thank you. I really needed this. And thank you, God, for allowing my kid's father to keep me on his insurance and pay for it. Because if he wouldn't have paid for it, I wouldn't have had a car. So I thank God and I thank him for that. I'm very thankful for that. Every relationship has their ups and downs. They're good, they're bad, and that's normal. I'm already at 12 minutes. So I did get my car. Then that December, I signed up for Rising Tide Capital's entrepreneurship course, which is a 12-week course. I graduated from that, and I'm ready to start my business and register. However, I don't have any money, and I started a GoFundMe page. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at Marquita's Pound Cakes. Twitter is M Pound Cakes, capital M, capital P for the pound cake. And my website is that's Twitter again. My website is marquitaspoundcakes.com. Everything will be in the comment. And let me do it now before I forget. What I do? But that's what I have been doing, and that's where I have been. I recently signed up with Home Corp's First Home Buyers Workshop, and I got a certificate saying that I went through the class. So now I'm ready to finish working on my credit. My judgment is paid in full. That's done. I just got a job at Walmart as a part-time cashier, and I plan on using that money to pay my car payments, my insurance, my warranty, as well as my student loans, so that by next year, if not sooner, I'll be able to buy a house, and I'll have that healthy credit history, and all of my bills will be paid up on time every month. And so that's what I'm working towards. So thank you all for watching. If you ever do watch, Please like the videos so I know who's liking the videos. And I'll see you next time. Bye.